Hey everyone, Gloria Sunrise here. So this is a little bit different from my usual content. As some may be aware, I have a history with World of Warcraft. I have played it since the end of the first vanilla, about 15 years, and ever since then I played it until the start of Shadowlands. Shadowlands I quit. I was playing it alongside other games, Final Fantasy 14, Terra, PSO2, and other stuff. And I was interested to see what they were doing with this. People were talking about it. People were doing things, and I was like, well, I wanted to see what they're doing. They were they were saying things, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what we got here. So this is a bit of a reaction. Let's see what they've got in us. We see Anduin here. He is big. He is in his Death Knight outfit. I have big Arthas vibes going on here. Gosh, what are you doing, Blizzard? What are you doing? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Do you not understand? This one is bound to me.
Oh, there's the Arthas right there.
Fulfill your final purpose. Annihilation. The fate of all who carry my blade. My son. This blade does not belong to darkness. It was forged by valor. And also by honor. Its legacy and ours are with you, even here. Now, let it be finished. Arthas.
Is this all that remains of him?
The last flicker of his scarred spirit, consumed in the forges of the jailer.
No crown, no throne, not even a soul left for judgment. I hated you, hunted you, and with each selfish act became you. That is my burden to bear. But your legacy is at an end. Be gone then, Arthas Menethil. May the last whisper of your name fade and be forgotten.
Okay, so I have thoughts. Okay, so as a whole, one, I can always applaud the people who make these cinematics. They're really good. I've never had any problems with them. I think Jesse Cox has always been right about him. They do what they can. They have what they do what they need to do, and they're really good at it. Two, I can see where her media has influenced the way they have gone through it. Like when you roll it back, this scene where his father and Sarafang come to greet him. It is very much, you see it echoed in many other media all across other media. So it's not exclusive to Final Fantasy XIV. It's very evocative of the scene from Heavensward where Alphinaud, he and the Warrior Light the eyes from Estinian. Is it just as dramatic? Yes, it is, but it is not. It's not. It's made in a different tone. I think. This is Anduin, basically struggling and without the ability to pull himself away from it. He has never been with the agency he needed. He's not Estinian. He is not the same person as Estinian. He is not filled with vengeance. He's not. He's never been a character like Estinian. Estinian is a totally different character, and Estinian has his own weaknesses, his own hangups, his own flaws, and Anduin has his own is completely in the opposite direction. He is good. He is pure, but he's always been driven by a different ethos, by his own creed. He's the kind of guy who punches his boyfriend because his boyfriend ran out on him for like several years, and just came back and said, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "I deserve that. I deserve that," because everybody's just leaving him high to dry, and they're like, we support the Boy King, and the Boy King's like, what am I doing here? I have no idea what I'm doing here. That's what I felt over through the story. They gave Anduin all this high esteem power, but they never follow through with it because he's always in the shadow of his father. He's always in the shadow of people. He gave him a lot of good stuff with Sarafang and a lot of good stuff with his father's legacy hanging over him, but he don't really follow through with it. And with Blizzard being a story with the gameplay first, story second kind of thing, it just feels very strange to see this focus shifting now. I really get it. Now, when you look at Sylvanas here, trying to say, "Hey, this is what I've become." I've always felt that she's always been trying to pursue Arthas. She's even back in the day. She lost the chance to kill him, and when she failed to kill him and and everybody else killed him here, she was like, "Well, I'm off. She jumps off the balcony, kills herself, and and then she makes a deal with a jailer, and we're back at square one. And now she's she was all upset. I guess the jailer took her soul or something. I don't know. I'll have to ask Bentar about that. But, it just feels very strange, very odd, very weird. She's regretful, she's mournful, but I don't know. It's very full circle. And I feel like with better execution, you could have had an actual really good story here. But I feel like these little bits will actually flesh out a little bit more if you could actually pull themselves true. That being said, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's Arthas, his legacy to be shat on like this. It's basically what Blizzard cobbled together. Basically, I have no argument about it. He was used. He was discarded. To use the dartboard analogy, for the jailer to be throwing darts multiple times and trying to find something that sticks into the bullseye, multiple times, and finally having all the time in the world to make one dart finally hit that perfect bullseye. He managed to make it happen, and now I don't know. Something's gonna break. Something's gonna miss, and we'll see what happens. I guess the storyline's going to continue. Well, I guess that's it for me. I just wanted to get my thoughts out of this because I loved the story of World of Warcraft for a very long time. I was a kind of person who invested a lot of time into it, and it's just hard to see sometimes. I felt the storyline peaked in Miss Pandaria myself. Hot takes. I have a lot of them. I do feel Miss Pandaria was where the story matured, and unfortunately, they dropped all the balls after that. But yeah, this is Gloria Sunrise. I'll catch you all later. Bye.